First of all, RuPaul, the Rosetta Stone of drag. You are such a kinky bitch. You've been edging Shangela for like 11 years now. And we all just sat and watched, so I guess we're complicit.
Y'all, I'm so happy to be here. I've never been out the house. It's been a long time, y'all. I'm Ru Good cousin from the Brewster Projects. She didn't know I was coming tonight. You ain't know I was gonna be here, did you? And Michelle, you go back with Michelle farther than you go back with me. You knew Michelle when Michelle was Michael. So I'm flipping through the channel, I say, you see Ru? Ru on TV. I say, what the hell is he thinking? You know, at the beginning of the show, you come in the room, girl, hello, hello. Girl, you look like the Black Pee Wee Herman. Pants so high. He look like he in New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina, girl.
Up next, Chad Michaels. How's everybody doing? Thank you. I am from San Diego, California, the meth capital of the world, and I'm really happy to be here, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, I'm 41 years old, and I am a self-proclaimed drag cougar. I have resorted to plastic surgery to maintain my looks. And as I said, I'm from San Diego, which is only a short 20-minute drive from the finest surgeons that Tijuana has to offer. Don't think for 1 minute that I have not taken advantage of those Fiesta Day blowout deals on silicone. Fill them up, Pepe, honey. And my doctor, Dr. Bendito, finally gave me cheeks that I can see. Literally, I can see them. It is very distracting, but it's a rough road.
Aww.
I mean, you guys think that these are my tits, and they're not. They're my balls. I just pushed them up. They're hanging so low. You guys are wonderful. I want to thank you guys so much. You've been a fantastic audience.
I am so excited to see the cast of Cocoon is here. You look fabulous. Miss, I'm over here. Bring both eyes. I'm right here. Damn, Pearl Harbor must have did you in. And on a lighter note, I'd like to let you know about my family. My mother is from Cuba, and my dad is from Honduras, which basically means I have a large dick, no credit, and a tendency to take things that don't belong to me. My mother insisted that we stay true to our Spanish heritage, so my first words were, housekeeping. I like the gentleman in the back who's sleeping. Makes me feel right at home. Can you wake that bitch up? Yeah, the one right there with the horizontal stripes. Not a good look in your third trimester, sir. All right? All I've ever heard from the judges was that we need to see more versatility. And you know what I gotta say to y'all? Is that I will show you versatility when Santino wins a sewing competition and Visage wears a f***ing turtleneck. You hear me? Ain't gonna happen! Well, I gotta say, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And because I'm feeling extra special, I'm gonna put fresh tennis balls on every walker in the place. Jello, all around! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My name is Alaska, just like the state.
My name is Alyssa Edwards. Yes. And this definitely ain't nobody's secret that this gigorama is completely full of buffoonery, riggery, and straight up tomfoolery.
Totally. Alyssa, we're in the company of some amazing queens tonight.
Where?
Ouch. Detox and Tatiana are here.
The Hills Have Eyes Part 2, the remix.
Bam. Alyssa, describe Michelle Visage in one word. Go.
Beast!
burn. Alyssa, I want to thank you so much for being my partner tonight. Don't worry, if drag doesn't work out, you'll always have something to fall back on. Your back rolls.
Hey, y'all. Thank you, Pheromone. Ross, everyone says that your voice is annoying and high-pitched, but I actually love the sound of your voice right now. Don't talk, don't talk. Michelle Visage, Michelle. Not since Destiny's Child has a Michelle become so famous for riding somebody else's coattails. RuPaul, all smiles. Ross, all smiles. Michelle, poker face. No, seriously, someone poke her face. It doesn't even move. Michelle says no to everything. Michelle, you like my dress? No. You like my makeup? No. Bitch, where the hell were you when somebody asked you if you wanted to write that book? It's a great book, Michelle. Said no one. Honestly, I fell in love with you, Michelle, watching you and RuPaul on VH1, and I'm so honored to share this moment with you, so thank you. Happy 90th birthday, Michelle.
Oh my goodness! Hello! My name is Miz Cracker, and I am so happy to see people. I don't know if you know this, but if you are a Drag Race contestant, they do not let you socialize, like, at all. They say this is like the Olympics of drag. No. This is like Guantanamo Bay. Please help me. I am a New Yorker, but, like, not in a mean way. I am a Jew. So I get to say it that way, you do not. But most importantly, I am a drag queen. I've been telling these girls from the beginning, like, let's just be nice to each other tonight, but I guess I'm like Shea Coulee's music, because nobody listens to me, do you know what I'm saying? There's this stereotype that drag queens have to be, like, beautiful in their makeup and glamorous and everything, but that is not necessarily true. Look at Juju, okay? Look at her. What was I saying? Oh, right, humility and love. That's where it was. Also, I'm against body shaming completely because I was a chubby kid and I know what body shaming can do to a person, you know. It works! Ow! Ow! Opulence! Everything you see is on sale! Yeah! Ah! Thank you, everybody, so much. Appreciate you so much.
Hey, y'all! Ooh, bitch, dog, I look gorgeous tonight, huh? Y'all, my name is Candy Muse, and I ain't a nice girl. I'm a naughty girl. Ooh. Listen up, bitch. Welcome to the Nice Girls Roast, bitch. Tonight, we have the privilege and honor of roasting our amazing Miss Congenialities. Yay! Ain't no audience tonight. Michelle, don't that kind of remind you of your old concerts from back in the days, bitch? Just empty. First up, the incredible Valentina.
Hello.
You know, you and my drag mother have so much history together. But she got one thing correct, baby. You're perfect, you're beautiful. That performance in Rent Live was rough, bitch. Your angel needed an angel. Hello, Miss Nina West.
Hi.
You make my good Judy, Miss Tina Burner, look like such a petite woman with them big-ass shoulders you got, bitch. I know that Drag Race is the Olympics of drag. And baby, you the stadium. How can I forget our sweetheart, Miss Hottie in Closet? I don't know what's worse, your fashion on season 12. No, baby, ain't nothing worse than that. Ain't nothing worse than that. Hello, judges.
Hi, Candy.
I don't know what's scarier, waiting for my test results at the clinic or waiting for a critique from the judges. I know at least one of them will come out positive. How can I forget about our amazing special guest judge, Miss Lonnie Love?
Hey, Candy.
How does being an extra on Soul Plane land you this big-ass gig on RuPaul's Drag Race? Hey, Ru!
Hi.
Y'all, RuPaul is so old, Jurassic Park brought back memories. RuPaul is so old, I told her to act her own age, bitch. She died.
First up, Bosco. Jesus, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the roast of the legendary Ross Matthews. Before we get started, I do want to take a moment and talk about myself.
Oh.
So last week I had the legendary honor to be told to go home by each and every one of my competitors, everyone on the panel, and by RuPaul. I have been told to go home more times than Ross at white parties. I have been told to go home more times than Michelle every time she visits the UK. I have been told to go home more times than RuPaul when she tells her record company she has a new song. I understand the critiques. You're tired of the bras, you're tired of the corsets. You want to see versatility. I'll show you versatility when Willow passes a drug test. I'll show you versatility when Georges wins an acting challenge and passes a drug test. RuPaul, you are so old that when you say that you are verse, you mean you are both hunter and gatherer. And Ross, the man of the hour, the reason for the season. When you say that you are verse, no one believes you. But for real, I adore you. Ross is not a top. He's a blouse. I'm gonna go ahead and bring on our next girl. If you hated my corsets, I'm sure you're gonna love her swimsuits. It's Georges.
I am so honored to be honored here tonight at this imaginary event. First of all, RuPaul, the Rosetta Stone of drag. You are such a kinky bitch. You've been edging Shangela for like 11 years now. And we all just sat and watched, so I guess we're complicit. And then Ross Matthews. You look great. I'll have whatever intestinal parasite she's having. And Evie Oddly. Now, Evie Oddly has been objectified a lot this season, and I don't want to contribute to that. Anyway, here's some dick jokes. Evie Oddly's dick is so big, when she tucks, she has to tape it between her shoulder blades. Evie Oddly's dick is so big, it has its own heartbeat. Evie Oddly's dick is so big, when I was doing a line of coke off of it, I had time to stop and reflect and realized I've become my mother. Then there's Trinity. Trinity, my goodness, so kind and compassionate and caring. She even let her last boyfriend down easy. She said, let's just be cousins. Now, before Trinity comes up here and gives it her best shot, just remember, she was raised by snake handlers in Appalachia. Thank you.
Do you want everything RuPaul's Drag Race at your fingertips? Then head over to YouTube now and subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race channel, and you will get all the episodes of everything you ever want, including brand new episodes of What You Packin'. Hi.